Welcome, everybody, to the Nuggets of Gold YouTube channel. Today, we're going to go over a couple unfortunate injuries for the 49ers. Tarvarius Moore tore his Achilles, and Sean Coleman tore his ACL. This was both these injuries were during Monday's OTA practice, so pretty big blow for the 49ers. I think on Tarvarius Moore's front, they did just recently sign Tony Jefferson, which I think helps a lot. I would expect him to kind of be that next man up for that reserve safety spot. You also have Marcel Harris as a backup safety there, and potentially Tavon Wilson, and also rookie Talanoa Hufanga. So those are kind of the guys competing for that spot. But I thought that Tarvarius Moore could potentially be pushed out of a roster spot by Tony Jefferson. Still, it's very unfortunate you didn't get to see that camp competition. And I think that the 49ers are in a good spot with Tony Jefferson there. He's played mostly strong safety in his career, but he did play a little bit free last year on the Ravens, which was in 2019. That was the last time he played. So we talked about him a little while ago in our last video, so you can check that out if you want, just our thoughts on the signing. I do think it's a pretty big blow when you consider that Tarvarius Moore's been in that secondary for 3 years already. This was going to be his fourth season. It is probably expected that he's not going to be a 49er again just because his contract runs out at the end of the year. Maybe John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan in that front office, they decide, hey, we're going to give him kind of a one-year prove-it deal. They did that last year with Ronald Blair. They did that with a couple guys in the past as well, so maybe they go that route. But if that's not the case, that's probably the last time we'll see Tarvarius Moore in San Francisco, which is really unfortunate. I wish him the best of recovery. Same to Justin Skule as well, but we will very likely see him back in the 49ers uniform. Justin Skule is going to be fighting for that swing tackle spot. And now it seems like the battle is going to be between Sean Coleman and Daniel Brunskill. So those two are going to kind of battle it out. While these injuries are unfortunate, the 49ers are a little bit lucky that these are roster bubble guys where both these guys were going to be competing to be a reserve player. So for both the offensive line and safety, you have some other options there, which, I mean, I think the 49ers are very lucky. But what we've seen is that the 49ers, there's been so many just knee injuries, ankle injuries, and so many things like that. So really hope that clears up. Don't want to have a repeat of last year where so many guys go down early on in the year. I think that's my biggest concern with these injuries. But I think the 49ers are going to be all right. Feel really bad for Tarvarius Moore and Justin Skule. Never want to see guys go down, especially in June out for the whole season. So really sucks that that's the case. But I think both these guys, I think the 49ers will miss them, yes, but I think there's other guys, and it's really just going to be next man up for both this swing tackle spot and this backup safety spot. These were just my real quick thoughts on the situation. So that's going to do it for today's episode. This is your first time checking it out. We are mostly a podcast, so it's typically longer segments, but make sure to sub. We'll be getting you 49ers content all season long.